to another vlog. And we're going to start this one off with a little bit of a thing that kind of grinds my gears a little bit. Is people who wear so much cologne that their cologne is wearing cologne. Like, it's insane. They walk in, it's like, holy fuck, like, did you bathe in it? What happened? And then they leave and their cologne stays for like an hour. like, what are they thinking? Like, what are you trying to mask? Take a shower, how about that? You know, nobody needs to wear that much cologne. It's unfucking believable. It's like, when I'm talking to you, my eyes should not be watering and burning from your cologne. I shouldn't be choking to death on your cologne when you're standing 5 feet away from me. I mean, some of these people are so bad. I think I can smell them now. It's that bad. Like, so what I'm saying is, like, stop with the cologne. It's too much. It's ridiculous. I don't know, maybe that's all I got to say about that, but like, holy man, just the cologne. And you know what else bugs me? When you get these Facebook notifications, yeah, I still use it. I got sucked into it years ago, and now I'm kind of trapped because I got people on there that's the only place that I can talk to them, so yeah, there it is. I'm on Facebook. There's no escape for me. Anyway, one thing that's really fucking annoying about it is, like, you'll get notifications, you're like, oh, what's this notification? You look at them, it's like, oh, some fucking page that you commented on has got a new content that I don't give a fuck about. It's like, don't notify me of that. And I swear I turn the notifications off and I still fucking get them. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. And since I'm on Facebook, another thing that ticks me off about Facebook is when you go to comment on some photo you see some photo with, oh, this is kind of a cool photo, and it's got like something that maybe triggers me to want to write a comment. So I'll sit there and I type slow as fuck too, like a goddamn Neanderthal, 2 fingers, you know? Sometimes I'll just use speech to text so I don't have to type. But then sometimes, like if I'm on my Steam Deck or something, the speech to text doesn't work, so I gotta type it. And I got this horrible Bluetooth keyboard that I use. It sucks to type on, but it's what I got to use for my Steam Deck on the go. And sometimes I'll type like a big long comment on that, and I'll take like 20 minutes to write the damn comment out because the fucking keyboard sucks. Then I finally get to the end of my comment and I go, great, and I hit post, and then it goes, you have to fucking join this fucking page. And then it goes all grayed out. And it's like, why didn't you tell me that before I spent 20 minutes writing this fucking comment? Now we don't care. I'm not joining your page. I just wanted to comment on the fucking picture. Like, why is it in my feed to comment on if when I go to comment, I can't fucking finish my comment without joining your page? It's bullshit. You know, tell me up front. Just say, if you want to comment, join the page. Fine, great, awesome. That's all I need to know. Now I can keep scrolling and not fucking waste any more of my time. It's like the old bait and switch. Hey, you want to comment on this? Oh, too bad. We got to answer these questions and join our fucking page. And it's like, I'm on enough goddamn pages on Facebook that I don't give a fuck about. You know? Oh, there's the light going. You know what? Fuck it, we'll wait. Hey, look at that cat! But yeah, like, fuck Facebook is, I guess, what I'm saying. I'm starting to go on there a lot less, that's for sure. I used to go on there like a lot, and I comment on all these pages I follow and shit, you know, like Slayer activists and all that. And now it's just, I could give a fuck. I just check if there's notifications now in case somebody fucking wanted to get a hold of me. I'm starting to call it fail book now because it's a failure that just sucks. Man, this light is long. Maybe I should have ran it. I didn't know it was going to be this long. Of course, if I ran it, I would have ran into that cat. So, Fucking in forth and winter. And there we go, finally. Fucking slow ass lights. And once again, if you're playing the punch buggy game, there will be punch buggies, I'm sure of it. I haven't seen any yet, but you may see them and I might not even see them, so if you see one, then, you know, punch buggy. But yeah, like Cologne and Facebooks. Another thing I kind of wanted to talk about too was pooping. Yeah, pooping. Being on like this keto carnivore diet thingy I've been doing for almost 2 years, I do have to say that the poops are fucking fantastic. People say, oh, you're gonna have fiber to poop properly. No, you don't. That's a lie. I haven't ate any fiber in like 2 years, and I poop better than I did when I ate fiber. And I don't go through much toilet paper anymore. It's like, you know, you draw, it's like a couple of wipes, done, boom. It's like there's nothing there, and it cleans right up. Fucking roll of toilet paper lasts me like 3 weeks. It's one of the benefits of carnivore. And like, I use the term carnivore loosely because I will have, like, you know, some carbs here, as I've said before. I do like mostly burger patties and eggs, but I'll also sometimes get low carb buns. I'll do cheeseburgers, double cheeseburgers, you know, whatever. Bacon cheeseburgers, I'm gonna stick bacon on there. But yeah, we don't need to go much into that. I've already covered that before. But I had to bring up the pooping. Like, the pooping was better than ever. Oh fuck, what is this now? Why is traffic being stopped? What the hell they break now? You're always fixing shit, man. Like, fucking so much bloody construction. It's like, I always like saying, oh, it's a nice city. Can't wait till they finish fucking building it. Covered. I don't know if I was allowed to do that or not, but we're doing it anyway. Might have been a mistake, I don't know. They're looking at me weird. Could be the helmet. Oh, he liked the helmet, he gave me a thumbs up. I guess I was allowed to do that. Alright, well, there we go. I had a feeling the stop might just be for the cars, right? I saw the bike lane there, and I'm like, you know what, let's go for it. But yeah, fiber is that's a lie. Everything they ever told you about fiber, forget it. It's bullshit. Like, when it comes to colds too, I'm not sure I covered this, but when it comes to colds with the carnivore, I find if I do get a cold, which is very rare, didn't used to be, I'm almost never sick anymore. And even when I am, it's like maybe a runny nose for a day or something. It's like it just goes away so quick. Like I don't think I've been really truly sick at all in 2 years since starting this carnivore stuff. So that's another nice benefit of it. You don't seem to get sick ever. Just you always got more energy too, I find too. Like, I feel like I'm probably the healthiest now than I've ever been in my life. Because like when I was a kid, I was always like a skinny little kid because I was malnutrition. I never ate properly. I was always starving all the time. I eat shit like fucking live off craft dinner and fucking Ichiban noodles. So I was like a skinny shit for the longest time. And then I started working, like, when I got older, and then I was eating good, but I was eating shit. Fucking like cookies and pies and all that other crap, and sweets and pasta with every fucking meal. I mean, I was never any kind of vegan or anything. Couldn't get into that shit. Always had like meat of some sorts, which is probably why I didn't get too fucking bad. But I used to pound back these like in iced coffees, right? Which is just all sugar, 2% milk, what they were made with. I mean, they were good, but fuck, man. I ended up getting fat, I'm sure because of those. Because I never was like a giant eater, right? Like I probably eat more now than I used to. On the carnivore, it's better food, so. And I'm not eating the sugar and then the potato chips and fucking. I won't touch potato chips now, or Doritos or any of that garbage. I see them all as poison now. But yeah, I got up to like, I don't know, I never actually weighed myself, so I don't know what the fuck I got to. I just knew I had like a big fucking fat gut and a big fat ass, so. But now that's pretty much gone. I'm like really like just a small amount of a gut there, not much either. And then like skinny everywhere else, so. I couldn't tell you what I weigh because I never weigh myself. I don't care that much. I look in the mirror and I go, looks good? Yep, perfect. Are we fat? No, perfect. I bet sure I could probably use a couple more. A little bit more belly fat, but not much. And I'm not worried about it. I'll lose it. Doing my carnivore thing, so. Ketovore, whatever. Probably by the end of summer with all the bike riding I do. I don't get out on the bike as much in the winter because it fucking rains all the time. But in the summer, it's like every chance I get, I'm out on the bike. Yeah. Yeah, that's my carnivore update, I guess you could say. I had to talk about the poop in there. So. Another thing I noticed too, this is a different topic now, but you ever notice that whenever they start talking about, oh, we got to bring in this law to protect the kids, it's always to protect the kids. And then it's just like the most invasive anti-privacy, like suck away all your rights law. Always in the news, we're gonna protect the kids. Like this fucking digital ID and everything they're posting. They're claiming it's over because we don't want kids seeing porn on the internet. Well, guess what? They're gonna see it anyway. I saw porn when I was a kid before the fucking internet. Kids will find it. It's just how it is. But I mean, you can also put parental controls on a fucking computer too for your kids. And they exist. It's tech that's already there. It just means the parents have to like do a little extra steps to fucking lock out sites on your kid. Or monitor them when they're on the internet. You know, be a parent. How about that? Instead of expecting the rest of the world to parent your kids for you. Why the fuck do I gotta fucking not be able to watch what I want on the internet because, oh, fucking your goddamn kids, you can't watch them. You know, these fucking parents, they want the internet to babysit their fucking kids for them so they can go off and do whatever the fuck. Make more kids, probably. And then everybody else has to fucking suffer. You know, and you know, digital ID too, it's like, yeah, because the government's so fucking secure with our ID, right? Fucking data leak every other week. People shit getting stolen. That's what I really want, is all my fucking credentials just up for the taking for any asshole that wants to fucking hack in and take them. Who the hell wants that? Because, oh, little Johnny's fucking mom can't keep the porn out of him. Oh, we got on the internet when I wasn't looking. Well, put some parental controls on it. Sit there and fucking watch what he watches. You know? check the search history. But they always love to say, oh, protect the kids. You know when they don't bother protecting kids? When there's a school shooting. That's when they don't seem to give a fuck about the kids. And then it's like, oh, well, we can't fucking take away the guns. Americans, right? You know, fuck the kids in school, you know, duck and cover. What do you want? That seems to be the fucking laws in the States. God forbid little Johnny sees some porn, you know, while he's trying to duck fucking bullets in the school cafeteria or the library where the fuck the computers are. Oh, he's looking at the wrong shit on the internet. He got shot. At the end of the day, it all comes down to money. It's follow the money, you'll find the truth. That's what me and a lot of other people will tell you. You want to know what's really going on? Follow the money. But yeah, there's too much invasive shit. And really what they want is they want the digital ID so they can control everything we watch, start sucking in bringing up the paid prescription for every goddamn thing you look at. And then make sure you can't pirate a movie or watch a fucking illegal streaming site without fucking the cops coming at your door because you're your digital ID. That's why they want to ban VPNs. They don't want people to have anything, you know? And they always throw that, oh, we gotta protect the kids. No, yeah, that's not what it's about. It's the almighty dollar. Because you want fucking more locked in shit so that people can't get nothing for free on the internet. And, you know, at that point, it's like, I'm stout. Fuck it. I'll go live in the woods, I don't know. It's fucking getting ridiculous. Pretty soon you'll have to have a subscription to wipe your ass. They already got subscription. They do the old bait and switch. These people, they put on these fucking smart heaters in their house. And after they pay for them, get them all installed, then they turn around and they do an update. And suddenly, oh, you gotta pay a subscription now to fucking adjust the thermostat in your house. Yeah, thankfully my place doesn't have that. How I do, when I want some heat, I turn the fucking heat on. You turn a little dial up, done. You want it cooler, you turn it down. Or you turn it off, turn a fan on. I'm not paying a subscription to fucking adjust the heater on my house. My rental house, by the way, I don't fucking own shit. Gotta be a millionaire to own a house nowadays. That ain't me. But I get so sick and tired every time I hear some politician going, oh, we gotta protect the kids. Like, oh fuck, what right are we taking away now? Now what am I gonna lose? You know? It's like, here it comes. It's just, fucking ridiculous. But yeah, probably enough of that. Another thing I want to talk about too is being an introvert. Like, I am kind of an introvert. Always have been, really. Like I can somewhat function in social situations, but I'm more happy when they're over. But I never wanted to hang around with like a lot of people. You know, like one or two, and that's enough for me. You know? Sometimes I could do like a large group or whatever. I mean, I did bands for a while, and there'd be lots of people there. I was able to play shows, but I kind of just hide behind my drums, right? I try to be chatty with people, but boy, at the end I was so fucking exhausted from all the social interaction. It's like too much. So I like these bike rides. They clear my head right out. And it's just not a bunch of people around. Like there's people around, but they're not like directly around me. If that makes any sense. It's like I'm just kind of alone on the bike, just doing it, you know, giving her, going down the road. Not worrying about shit. Except for all the stuff I bitch about. Whatever. It's fine. But yeah, I tell you, new people too. I meet like new people sometimes. I'll just clam right up and the fucking my brain will shut off and I won't know what to say to them. Start grunting like a caveman. And then once I know you, you can't shut me up. That's the thing with us introverts. Like you know, when we finally do fucking get comfortable with somebody to talk to, we won't shut up. Unless you say, hey, let's go out somewhere like, where there's a bunch of people. Then I'll fucking, oh, I'm busy. Nowadays, I'm just fucking happiest when I'm alone on the bike. Just easier. A nice area here. It's one of my favorite roads to travel up. It's got a lot of good views and shit. Saw that Backrooms movie last night. It wasn't bad. I thought the ending was a little weak. I mean, if you haven't seen the Backrooms movie, you know, well, spoilers are coming up. So, I don't know. Click away. But, I mean, it was interesting. It was a little slow moving, but I was fine with that because it was interesting. It's not a movie I would want to watch more than once. Because it's kind of like, the novelty of it is when the surprises happen. It's like, okay, that's cool. But a second time around, when I'm expecting it all, it just wouldn't be as good. That I know. The ending was a little bit too open-ended. Like, you're left wondering, oh, well, did the girl fucking escape? Did they fucking kill her? Like, what happened? They throw her in the back rooms again? Because the one they showed of her in the back, that wasn't her. That was what the back rooms made of her. She was talking to the fucking lab dudes. And then that's the last we saw of her. And then another thing that kind of bothered me is, like, you had the one guy, he's like supposedly descending into madness. And the last we see him, he's just walking with the one girl he brought down there with him. And you hear her yelling back at the other side, oh, look out, look out. And then it just cuts away to this other chick for a while. And then when we come back to him, all of a sudden he's levels down, he's fucking eating people that are made of like fucking cake or something. And he's gone batshit crazy. It's like, well, you know, we could have maybe saw a little more of that. That might have been better. But all in all, I mean, it was an alright movie. I would say if you haven't seen it, I'll go out and give it a watch. It's worth seeing at least once. Probably all I got to say about that. I mean, you know, I'm not like huge on the Backrooms lore. Like, I've seen some of the internet stuff. And I remember one where they went through like a grocery store or something. I forget which one now. It's on YouTube somewhere. I don't remember. But there's some other ones we saw, like, I think it almost looked like Slender Man or something. It wasn't, but it kind of looked like him. First time I ever saw the backrooms, I thought they looked like Gorge View apartments in Victoria. It was just like they got a parkade underneath, and it looked just like the backrooms. I don't know if it still does. I mean, that was fucking decades ago. But it had those fucking same patterns like on the walls and shit. That yellow paint. And other parts, they kind of just look like an empty office building, a lot of it. But yeah. Well, yeah, you know, movie was alright. Go see it once. Or pirate it, you know, whatever. I mean, the way movie theaters are with the fucking prices nowadays, I'd probably pirate it. That's what I did, actually. I mean, no, I didn't. In case the authorities are listening. Then I didn't do shit. I mean, I never downloaded it or nothing. I found somewhere to watch it. We'll just say that. I won't say where. You can probably figure it out for yourself. It's not that hard. But like some movies, I'll still go out to the theater for. Like I went to the theater for Superman last year, or whenever that was. I liked it. Saw it in the theater once, saw it on streaming, and saw it a third time. It's a good movie, I liked it. A lot of people, they whine because, oh, it's not Zack Snyder. Oh, who cares? I don't even hate Zack Snyder movies that much. Like, for what they were, it was kind of an interesting dark universe, I guess. But I think James Gunn's doing a better job. I mean, I kind of felt like Zack Snyder sort of wasted Superman. You know, I mean, that Batman v Superman movie, that could have been so much better. I mean, if you ever saw the animated movie, the Frank Miller one that was based on, the animated one is way better. It makes more sense. And it's just straight up Batman vs Superman. Whereas the Zack Snyder one, he fucking turned Zod's corpse into fucking Doomsday and then did Death of Superman. And I mean, Doomsday Death of Superman could have been its own movie. And the kicker about Doomsday is the show Superman and Lois, I thought, did a better Doomsday than Zack Snyder did. It was a better fight, it looked better. Which, that's saying something when the TV shows are doing a better fucking job than the movie. You know? And then what ticked me off about Justice League too is, like, especially like the Snyder cut, like I did like the black suit, I'm not gonna lie, it was good. But Superman's in the movie for like 5 fucking minutes. It's like 4 hours of let's get the group together and fucking all this bullshit happening, and it's just like, could you make it move any slower? Like, that movie should have been cut up more. Like, that's one area where I'll give Josh Whedon or whoever fucking recut it. At least he made it shorter, and then, which in that respect I guess kind of makes it a little better, just because it was shorter. But no, the problem with this Whedon cut, there's a lot of problems with Whedon cut. But, like, what the hell were they thinking with that mustache thing? You know? Like, just use the Zack Snyder Superman cuts, you know? With the black suit. But cut out, like, where they chopped it up, though, was good. Because we didn't need 4 hours of shit. I think the Zack Snyder movie, like, if you take the Zack Snyder cut and you chop it down into about a 2-hour movie, it'll be way better. I mean, I still don't think it's that great. I think it's fucking overrated as hell. And then the Flash movie gets a lot of hate, but I actually kind of like that one. It was an interesting sort of story. And the girl who played Supergirl, she actually did a great job as Supergirl. It didn't really look like Supergirl, but I'm used to the classic version, you know, the blonde hair and the skirt and shit. But how she played Supergirl for what she was given, you know, I thought she did a great job. And as much as Ezra Miller is a piece of crap, he played like multiple roles of the Flash. He did an all right job. Unfortunately, I have to say that. I don't like the guy because he's kind of a piece of shit in real life, but he was all right as the Flash. I mean, playing the different characters, I thought he was all right. But for me, the savior of that movie was Michael Keaton's Batman returning. Like, that was fucking awesome. Keaton just proven he's the best Batman, and I still think he is the best Batman. I went back and I rewatched the '89 Batman just a few days ago, and it's fucking just as good as I remember. It's fucking awesome. Same with Batman Returns. In Batman Returns, I like the suit better because it's got the proper bat emblem on it. And we're still using the good car. That was a really good one too. I'm probably gonna watch that again. And then the other two, it's like, fuck them. They're just not good. It's like once, what's his name? Once Keaton was out, basically, and then that it was crap. I mean, the third one and the fourth one, those movies were just about how many toys can we sell. And then there's like the Christian Bale Batman, which was all right. I like the origin story one, like the first one. It was also interesting to see like Scarecrow, because we at the time we hadn't had Scarecrow like in a live action movie, so that was pretty cool. And they did like Raja Ghul and like it was a good origin story. The second one I thought was kind of a little goofy. I mean, I think Heath Ledger's Joker is incredibly overrated. Like, I see what he was going for, but to me that isn't Joker. That's like Heroin Joker or something. In fact, I think that if Heath Ledger didn't die before the movie came out, I don't think people would be talking about that role the way they do now. I think what happened is he died, and all of a sudden, because he died, oh, he's the greatest Joker ever. It's like, no. Jack Nicholson was a better Joker. And the best Joker, Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill's Joker voice, fucking, that's the Joker to a T. Ooh, like a dead rat or something there. I don't know if the camera got that, but yeah, for me, like the best Joker is Mark Hamill. You know who would have been a good Joker? Willem Dafoe. The guy already looked like the Joker. I mean, just give him a white face and green hair. He's already got the right head shape and everything. Like, he would have been perfect. Like, missed opportunity not getting that guy to play the Joker. I mean, he got to do Goblin, I guess, so there's that. But I really feel like they should have gave him... It's probably too late for him to be Joker now. I think he's too old now. But, you know, 10 years ago, he could have been great. Hell, I think in the Nolan films, instead of Heath Ledger, they should have got Willem Dafoe. Maybe they couldn't get him. I don't know. I don't know if they tried. But I feel like he would have been great. But yeah, I went off on a tangent there, didn't I? But yeah, back to the movies and shit. I'm looking forward to Supergirl's movie, actually. Gonna be nice to see Lobo. That guy was born to play Lobo. What did Zack Snyder do? Make him Aquaman. You know who was a good Aquaman? The guy that played Reacher. He played Aquaman on Smallville. Did a fucking great job. He could have been a good Aquaman as well in the movie. That's a guy who could also probably pull off a Batman now. Like if you wanted to do like the bigger Batman. I think he could totally work as that. There's a lot of people though who could do a good Batman. I mean, I don't know who James Gunn is going to cast, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I feel like Supergirl is going to be a great movie. And if I'm wrong, well, then I'll be wrong. But based on the trailers and what I know about it, yeah, I think it's going to be fantastic. That's one of those movies I'm going to have to go to the theater for. But also what I like too, in the James Gunn Supergirl, looks like the classic Supergirl that we all, And coincidentally, in DC Universe Online that I play all the time, the current DLC is Supergirl inspired. Which I'll briefly talk about. I plan to do an actual gameplay chat about that one though, but all I'll say for now is I like the DLC for the most part, like the new stuff, but the flashback content they gave us, I fucking hate it. So what I've been doing now is I just started doing the casual versions of the flashback alert and the flashback raid, just to get them over with as quickly as possible, get my marks and be out of there, because I fucking hate those runs. I mean, the flashback alert, if you do casual, you can solo it, which is what I've been doing. And then while the raid, I just do the raid. But I tried to do the raid first, and we got fucking Manta, and the amount of time they give you to defuse the fucking bombs before they just wipe everybody, it's like nobody can get to the bombs on time. I was trying to tank, and it's just that you're trying to tank, you can't get to the bombs, so you're gonna rely on the DPS to get to the bombs. And after like the 5th death, I'm like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out. And then I just did the casual version and blasted through it. DPS roll. So it's just like, that's what I'm gonna do with that one for the rest of this DLC. But the other, like the regular alert, the regular raid, I enjoy those. Those are all right. The solo missions are good. I like the open world boss. So in that respect, for the new content they did give us, if we're excluding the flashback stuff, it's 10 out of 10. I love it. But then when you add that flashback shit in there, it's like, oof. But my solution to that, it's like, my other solution is flashback, which is not do it at all, but I still want the marks so I can buy gear. I may or may not do some elite this time around, I don't know. I don't mind tanking elite once in a while. But I'll elaborate more on that on on a different video when I get my gameplay thing going. I feel like it's better if you're looking at the game, you know, when I'm talking, instead of the road. So that'll be like a gameplay video once I get my mic situation sorted out on that. Because I can't use the mic I use for my GoPro because it's Bluetooth, and Windows 11 and Bluetooth just don't play well together. It lags all over the place, and it's fun. So I'll probably have to buy another mic because I'm just using a shitty desktop mic right now, like those little skinny things you get for like $10 or whatever. Yeah. So I figure I'll pick up a headset or something, or I'll go get like a headset or a better like desktop mic or something. I'll figure and see how it goes. And then I have quite a bit to talk about on DC because I played the shit out of it. So I know a lot of stuff about it. So I might as well share it. And one thing that fucking annoys me with it though is these people, they're so CR focused. And then you look at their fucking artifacts and it's all trash, and you get into the content and they just fucking suck. You got all these fucking like max CR players with trash artifacts. You can't do fuck all when you get them in a raid. And then they're like, well, I'm top CR, I should be able to do elite. But then look at your art, you got 80 artifacts or no artifacts. I'm like, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of elite, go play a casual. Regular, you know? Like right now, I got about 760 something skill points. I got DPS arts, I'm all maxed. I run the Trans Strat Solar Amp because I had those for years, so I never bothered changing them. And then I got the Sinestro Ring and the Quizlet, and they're all at 200. And I wolf packed them, so all my alts have them. And then my tank, I got the Everyman and the what's that thing called now? The Star something or whatever. That's why I got to be in the games. I can't remember the names of them. Manacles is one. That's the only one that's not maxed of my tank. It's at 160 something. So it's fine at 160 though. It's one of those arts that, you know, once you get it to 160, it's probably good enough. But I mean, I'll max it out eventually. I just finished maxing out the Blue Lantern ring for the feats. I'm not even using any of the powers. I mean, I could, I guess, but I haven't found anything I want to bother using. So I got to do the white ring, and then after I'm done that, I'll work on the manacles again. And then when I'm done that, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna put stuff into. And then I also use the Lazarus Pit and the Tornado. Because with the Tornado, all your attacks that you do, it's like we do in poles and things, and you maybe do the odd like weapon mastery attacks, which I do to save power. That also adds to my heals because of the Tornado, so it gives you a lot of healing that way. It's nice if you're a fire tank. It's also good for battle tanks, so I get double use out of that artifact because I have another build that's a battle tank. So, and Lazarus Pit, that thing has saved my butt many times. And then Everyman too, that helps, and Manacles, and then the one I can't fucking remember the name of. But it's a healing one. I don't know why I forgot the name of it, but here we are. But again, I'll elaborate on it more anyways when I'm doing a gameplay video. I just feel like yapping about it right now. But anyway, that's enough about DC, I guess. Interesting view we got here. paper here. Alright, I guess we've gone through all our topics, except for one thing in DC I wanted to mention was alts. Here's how I feel about alternate characters. It is not worth putting the resources into them. Like, my suggestion to anybody that wants to run a bunch of alts, wolfpack your artifacts. Get your artifacts built on your main, and then wolfpack them, and then your alts will have them, and they'll be strong. You don't need skill points on your alts. They'll be fine with just good artifacts. Trust me. But you generally don't even really need alts. Like, the better thing to do is kind of like what I did, is get yourself a bunch of armories. Pick a name that can be any character. Like in my case, I went with Captain Cosplay. And then you got all these armories. You can just change up your styles whenever you want. And I've got like a super speed ring that I got from the anniversary event, and I've got an acrobatics ring that I got from Metal Washington, Death Metal Washington. Just, you can get it there. So if you want to be acrobatics or super speed, you got those options. And then just choose flight as your main movement, and then you got all three. You know? Or if you got a favorite one, just go with that, you know? Like, I like to be able to have access to all the movements. I do have the Legion flight ring, but that thing's kind of a bitch to get, so that's why I suggest, you know, go flight, and then just get your super speed ring when the anniversary event comes around. And in the meantime, even if you don't have that, there's at the one vendor there in the House of Legends, where you buy like the stuff with your fucking monthly currency, whatever it's called. God, this is why I need the game in front of me. But anyway, that guy, he'll sell like these trinket things. Like, you can get like boots of speed, and there's acrobatic gloves and a Joker, like a Joker jetpack. But they won't give you any stats. But if you just want the movement, you can throw it on, right? Temporarily. But for acrobatics, just go to the Death Metal Washington. You can get the ring there. I mean, some people don't like flight because it can be slow, right? But there's a trick to that. If you use swoop attack in your loadout, that breaks you out of the slow combat. So like if you fight a bunch of ads or something, you want to just get away, and you can hit the swoop attack and then gun it into your boost, and it breaks you right out. And that makes flight a lot more manageable. It's one of the reasons flight's my favorite. Plus the races, if you're doing the race feats, the flights are the easiest ones to do. So I highly recommend choose flight as your movement. You'll have a much easier time. And then just get the acrobatics ring and the super speed ring from the anniversary event, and you'll have all the movements. Then you can make armories where you got like a speedster armory, an acrobatic armory, or I tend to just have the rings in my inventory, and I'll just pick an armory or something. Like sometimes I made Norse Spider-Man recently, so I'll stick the acrobatics ring on while I'm playing as him, and I usually use those kinds of builds for omnibus where your stats are all clamped down anyway, so you don't actually notice the hit. If I'm in like end game content, I won't wear the rings, except maybe the super speed ring, because it usually doesn't knock much CR off. But generally I'll save those I'll use them in omnibus content or older stuff, anything you're clamped. Seasonals. Seasonals is where alts are kind of nice, because you can farm out the base items and things, anything that's tradable, right? And then just give all your metal to your main. Like, since the DLC we're on now is new, I might run a few alts in it just to get extra stuff to sell, because I like to try to be a billionaire in that game. No, working. Currently, I got about 600 million because I used to have a billion, but I spent a bunch of it. So I'm kind of building it back up again. But that's why it's good to have in-game cash, because when things like booster bundles come out, they're really expensive to open those fucking capsules up. They're like 10 bucks a pop, right? But instead of doing that, just buy the shit on the broker, because people sell it. So like the last booster bundle we had, I never spent a fucking nickel on it, and I got pretty much everything from it. Like the chromatic metallic material, I got 2 of the fucking things. I got 1 to wear and 1 to sell later, which is in my bank, so I'm gonna make some billions later. And then I got like all the auras and things, and it cost me nothing, just in-game cash that you fucking earn selling stuff. So real money though cost me nothing. Lately, about all I pay for is my membership, and I've bought my 5 wolf packs because I only buy the DPS ones. I'm not gonna do rolls on my alts. My alts are just farmers. They're DPS. That's all they need to be. So that's all you need. It's wolf pack DPS. So you get your 5 of those, you're good. And then being a member and waiting for them to sale, I got my wolf packs for like 60 bucks a piece instead of the full price. And I didn't buy them all at once either because I didn't have all the artifacts ready, so it was hardly noticeable. And the arts I grind up, I don't really spend money doing that either. I just use the membership stuff because you get more nth metal and more of this, more of that. So I just save that up and level it up that way. It's fine. You know, the people that spend way too much money in the game, they do it because they want to have everything on day one. You know, but you don't have to have. If you got a little bit of patience, you'll get there. You know, I always say, what's your fucking hurry? Hell, getting there is half the fun. What happens when most people get to the end? They got nothing to fucking grind for and now they're bored. We had one of those in game just the other day. Like when the DLC came out day 1, and someone went into the LFG chat and was like, "Ho hum, I got max CR already. Now I'm bored. What do I do?" And everyone was like, "Well, you're an idiot. You didn't need to do that. That's a you problem. You fucked yourself." Does this go to the airport this way, or do I keep going that way? I think I go this way. Oh, there's a squirrel. Here we are. We're going kind of far today, because why not? I brought an extra battery. So if the camera runs out, it's all good. I can put another battery in. By the golf course. It's odd that they would have the golf course like right next to a road like that. Like, I wonder how many car windows driving by get fucking busted by some errant golf ball because the guy can't shoot. It's some crappy golfer that hits it off into the fucking street and some car windshield gets beamed or something. This seems like an odd place for a golf course. Well, what do I know? I'm not a golfer. The closest I ever came to playing golf was like PlayStation golf. Because I used to play, it was kind of fun on the PlayStation. And then for real golf, the only thing I ever kind of played, I played miniature golf. If that counts as golf. But that's as much of the golfing as I've done. The other, like the real golf there on the big fields, I'm not interested in that. I wouldn't mind driving a golf cart around. Golf cart around. Because those look kind of fun. That'd be my fun. I'd be like, fuck the golf, I just want to drive the car. Let's take this sucker over some jumps. And then I'm sure I'd never be allowed on the golf course again. But Biasy foams. Yeah, this looks like all open area-ish. I do believe we're near the airport. And on the way back, when we loop around, we might go through Heritage Acres. Maybe this time the camera won't cut out and I'll actually get it on there. Bird flying. I've been getting good about keeping an eye on the little light on the handlebars there. Like, I'm glad I don't have this camera mounted on my helmet where I wouldn't be able to see it. At least this way I can keep an eye on the light and then I don't have to worry too much. As long as it's blinking, we're good. But you know, that's GoPros. I mean, again, that's only happened to me the one time there. So. I mean, overall, I'm pretty happy with this GoPro 13. Or 13 Black, or whatever the fuck it's called. But with that and the DJI Mic Mini I got, it's a great combination. I just Bluetooth the mic to it and away we go. I was actually surprised at how well the mic worked, because I ride sometimes windy days and I'll listen back and it'll be, oh, the fucking chat's pretty clear. The only time the chat's not clear is if I mumble, which happens sometimes. I'm still working on that. Trying not to be so mumbly. One thing I'm kind of thinking about doing, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, but I might change my YouTube channel name, because I don't know about Demonocus. Like, I like the name, I've had it since 2007. But I do find when I tell people like the name, they always ask me to repeat it. They're like, what? Or I gotta spell it, so I feel like it's not very memorable. The main reason I haven't changed it is because I can't think of anything else to change it to. So. And I also kind of noticed that, like, when I do search for it, I seem to be the only one. But I kind of get why that is, because it's a made-up word. I can tell you the story of Demonocus. Like, I was playing in a black metal band years ago called Deserp. And I was playing drums, and when I first started in the band, I didn't have any names. I just went by Pain, right? Something quick. And then I worked out a better name for it. I found this program, it's called Black Metal Name Generator. And so I typed in metal drummer. And it came back with Demonocus. And then I looked at Demonocus and I'm like, well, it's different, but it's kind of weird sounding. So I thought, well, what could I do with Demonocus to make it more original? So I took out part of the Alon and I just changed it to Demon. So Demonocus. And I'm like, hey, there we go. Let's go with that. So that became my name for like decades. Okay. And then I kind of use it for everything. But now I'm not really in a band anymore, so it's kind of doesn't really fit with bicycle vlogs, I guess. I don't know. So I'm thinking I might change it, but I don't know. I mean, I thought about like going like carnivore rider or something, like, cause, because I ride a bike and I do the carnivore diet, but I don't really talk about carnivore diet that much. So, like, I'm not one of these channels that wants to just talk about what I eat the whole time. I like to talk about everything. I got a lot of interests, Like I play a lot of DCUO online. I play Oblivion. I bought No Man's Sky and I barely touched it. I'll get around to it at some point. I always hear good things about the game, but the little bit I played it, it's kind of boring. So, but I only played it for like maybe fucking half hour, so not very long. I just kind of installed it, messed around with it a little bit, and then I sort of logged out. You see this? There's an airplane right there. I'm not sure if it's taken off or... I think it might be taken off. Yeah, there it goes. I wonder if we'll see it lift off. Let's wait here a second and see. Go over here more. Nope. Not still in the water. I think it is taking off. But we get up here for a better view. Oh, there it goes. There, can you see that? I don't know. I mean, I know GoPros tend to look a little further away, so the plane is going to be really fucking tiny probably. Let me zoom in on my phone. Maybe I'll stick that at the end of the video or something, if I get anything. I lost it. Nah, he's too far out, I think. I can kind of see him. Zoom. I'll step with some picture there. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail. Oh, I got nothing. A big blurry blob. Well, we tried. That's okay. All right, let's continue. Here we go. Pretty cool little area there. I don't know why the brake always makes a little click sound. Park here. Pretty good idea with the covered picnic tables there, though. Be a good place to go, like, eat lunch or something. There we go, the sun. I did a loop around here a while back where I got all the pictures. I forgot to get the sun. I started up here, which I think at Mercury or whatever. Or no, I started with Neptune and somehow I missed the sun. Because there was a Neptune sign back at the turnoff there. But we already seen this. That was on my vlog where I went in search of Uranus. And then we found it. I think I made a shorter clip of that. So you don't have to watch the whole thing. It's a gorgeous day out right now, though, that's for sure. Venus. Venus rhymes with penis. Do with that as you will. And we'll give you a little loop through here, and you can see some of the airport area. There you go. Pretty big. A big pool or something. Planes coming in today. Yeah, for my gaming streaming, I got recommended OBS Studio, so that's what I'm kind of trying to work out right now. I found when I recorded, I did a bass tour on DC with that, and the voice was like really quiet and I'm almost robotic, so I don't know what the fuck happened there. And then the gameplay was like really loud, like the volume, so not the best mix. I gotta get that worked out. I don't know if anybody knows how to do that, and go ahead and comment. I'm very new when it comes to like video stuff, like for editing or recording and stuff. I would say I'm a noob when it comes to that kinds of things. Like for the longest time, I didn't even know how to put clips together. Oh, lizard. Put clips together to make a video, like no clue. I'm starting to sort of learn how to like cut things, just with the Microsoft thing, because it's kind of easy. Well, I imagine I could do it with the OBS thing too, but I haven't really delved much into that yet. It's kind of a learning thing, because I don't just want to do vlogs. I want to do gameplay videos, eventually maybe some live streams of gaming, maybe show how I make mods for Oblivion. May or may not do some more drum videos, I don't know. I haven't really played my drums much in recent years. Like I play sort of, like every once in a while I kind of go on the kit and I'll do like a little maintenance thing where I'll just do some stuff. But I don't get to play very much. I find when I'm motivated to play the most, that's when everybody's in bed and I can't play. Kind of funny how that works. But I mean, I don't know. I don't have very much drum videos anyways, but a couple. They're like pretty old. I mean, I did make an account Drumulus channel that I was gonna put drum videos. I mean, I could just put them all there. I don't know. I got another channel like that I call Kermit the Vlog, where I do jokes in Kermit's voice, but I haven't really done too many on there recently. That was kind of like just a bit of a joke channel. I thought it'd be funny to be Dirty Kermit. Oh, there's an airplane taking off. Big one. Kind of on the runway though. We'll see. We may have a plane fly over us at some point. We'll see. I saw one moving there when I was going by. I don't know if the camera got that or not. It's like currently right beside us. Yeah, I'll just pop up here for a second. See if I can turn it. There you go. I see the plane moving there. We shall see. Oh, what a sound is coming around this way. There you go, you should see it now. And we turn somewhere. I think I go this way. He's like turning around. We're by Saturn. There we go. Let's see if we can see him take off. He's getting ready. I always thought they flew up the other way. They go both. Oh yeah, he's picking up speed. Here we go. I'll try to get as much of it on camera as I can. Should see him taking off shortly. Let's see. Yeah, he's starting to lift. Kind of see him coming up by the building there, and just past it, and up he goes. There we are. I don't know, I find it interesting watching an airplane take off. What can I tell you? I'm sure some of you will like it. Some of you won't, I don't know. I just put what I like on here, you know. I'm just gonna go this way. Oh, another plane taking off. Didn't even see that one. I'll be damned. The smaller one. here. The 30-kilometer mark now. Another ride I like doing. It's a good run. Probably end up being close to 60 clicks when it's done. Like a rock or something in the middle of the road there. Oh, there's another plane coming in for a landing. Look at that. There we go. All right. It's funny that I almost sound like I'm surprised there's airplanes at the fucking airport. Like, oh my god, an airplane at the airport. What are the odds? It's possible that I was supposed to go the other way. I think I was. Oh shit. Well, this is what's known as a fuck up. I gotta go back this way. That's the way I would go if I was gonna just find all the planet signs or whatever around the airport, but we just want to get over to the trail now. I guess I should have turned up here. On the plus side, we saw an airplane coming in, so that was worth it, I guess. A mistake turned into a bonus. That's the adventures of bike riding. Sometimes shit like that happens. You make a wrong turn, you see a fucking airplane landing. We want to be like over there by where that traffic light is. So we gotta go back quite a ways, don't we? Oh well. That's okay. Look at that. There's another airplane coming in. Oh, that's a smaller one. There, see? There's another smaller plane coming in this time. We seem to have found the lots of flights time. Alrighty then. So we need to go to there somehow. I think I can just go here and that should do it. Okay. Why I gotta go and block off the bike walkers? I guess I gotta go down on the road, got no choice. They decided, why they blocked it? It looks finished to me. What the fuck? I guess they got their reasons. No biggie. I think we got to go cross up here anyway, so we're fine. We're at Sidney now. As you can see by the giant Sidney sign right there. I can do my ghost face. Hello, Sidney. Do you like scary movies? And then like Kermit the Frog answer. Oh no, this isn't Sidney. She's not home. It's me, Kermit the Frog here. And I don't like scary movies. They're terrifying. Okay, bye. Wait, what? Put Sidney back on. I told you she's not here. Fuck. Goddamn frogs. See, sometimes I crack myself up. It just happens. Sometimes I laugh at shit that other people are like, "What are you laughing at?" It's funny to me. Like I see the Sidney sign right, I go right to Ghostface. Hello, Sidney. Boy, this fucking light's long as fuck, eh? There we go. It's funny when I say that, the light changes. It's like it heard me. Priceless. Can I get to the trail from here? Oh, looks like a trail there. I'll have to just sneak up this way. We'll just take a little detour here. There we go. I kind of wish I'd saw that sooner. I could have just took that crosswalk over there. Would have took me right to it. Whoops, fucked up again. Oh well. That's what I do. Ride my bike and fuck up. Sometimes I'll just go down a random street and see where it goes and just get completely lost. And then that becomes the ride for that day. Which we might do on one of these vlogs. I might just go get lost for the hell of it. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. A bit of wind over here. Kind of nice though. Because it's like a pretty warm day, so you get some wind, it's pretty nice. So while I'm in this shade, let's see what the old battery's at. No, we're still good. I think we got 30% or something. No need to change it yet. The situation's not critical yet. For Gen X people, Situation Critical was a song by Platinum Blonde in the 80s. I didn't mind them. I was more into like the heavier stuff, but I didn't mind some of Platinum Blonde stuff. They were kind of like punkish a little bit in their earlier stuff. And wow, I think I was supposed to turn. Well, maybe not. Oh, I can turn here. Okay. The trail was just like, nope, you go this way now. All right. Little quagmire there. Oh, goody, more construction. Fucking detour to more construction. Prepare to stop. Prepare to kiss my ass. Obviously, if they tell me to stop, I'm gonna stop. But Their land pipe, which I think is a sewer pipe, which is also funny because land pipe is also another way of saying you're taking a poop. Laying some pipe. I just came from the bathroom, laying some pipe. Yeah. Maybe not everybody heard that one, but I heard it on a TV show one time. I don't remember which TV show it was. And I thought that's funny. Bike lane on this side, yeah. Right. So there's some ocean there. Some Sydney Ocean. Not Australia, obviously. Sydney, Vancouver Island. It's like, yeah, no, we didn't ride all the way to Australia. That'd be some ride. Especially trying to get over the water. Here we go. Got a pretty good ocean breeze happening right now. Which sounds like a fucking Febreze bottle, but here's what it is. Yeah. Febreze. Ocean spray. But it's ocean breeze. It's actual ocean breeze, that's the difference. As opposed to a bottle of chemicals that's got who knows fucking what in it. Breathe this in, fucker. And you're like, hey, that smells nice. What do you mean I got cancer? Fuck you, Febreze. So now I mentioned that stupid Situation Critical song, and now it's stuck in my fucking head. Fuck. Damn it. Why can't I get a Slayer song stuck in my head? Stuff I haven't or something. That's a good song. That's a great album, actually. It's one of my favorite Slayer albums. Like a lot of people, it's Rain and Blood. Me, it's South of Heaven. And then I think my second favorite Slayer album would be Show No Mercy. And then it would be Raining Blood, and then Haunting the Chapel. And Hell Awaits. Actually, Hell Awaits, then Haunting the Chapel. Haunting the Chapel is almost like a single. It's only like 3 songs. But fuck are they good songs. I mean, really, just everything with Dave Lombardo on it is fucking awesome. Like, those first albums with him were just so good. And then Paul Bostaph, he did great, too. He was good. But the albums themselves, they weren't as good as the stuff with Lombardo. But, I mean, how do you follow Dave Lombardo? That guy's like a drum god. He's half the reason I started playing drums. It was him and Lars Ulrich. I know, weird combination, right? I got into drumming like after hearing Metallica. So I was kind of influenced by Lars, and then Slayer I heard later, and then fucking loved Slayer. And so Lars and Dave Lombardo, they were like my biggest influences on drumming. Big on the thrash metal. Like the old 80s thrash metal shit. I fucking love that stuff. Fucking Overkill, Creator, and all those bands. Exodus. There's a lot of good fucking metal in the 80s. A lot of it, a lot of people didn't hear about. Most of it was underground. But us Gen X metalheads, we all knew. We're all listening to Metallica and Slayer, fucking Overkill, Testament, Bathory, Venom. And then you had like the poser kids that were listening to like Motley Crue and Poison and shit. And it was like the preppies, and they just played all the pop stuff. And then you had the skaters that were into like the skater punk. And then you had bands like DRI that kind of crossed over, like the thrash metal guys like me, we loved DRI too. Even though they were kind of like a punk crossover. Or Motorhead, big on them too. I got to meet Lemmy once. He played in Victoria and met him after the show. Fucking great guy. He was just so nice. Then he went to the bar and just drank with everybody. Like just the coolest fucker ever. There's a reason why people always say Lemmy is God, because the fucking guy was great. Yeah, fucking Ace of Spades, though, fucking great tune. Eat the Rich. It's some good shit. So MOD, they were kind of fun to me. Like, first album I heard there was Gross Misconduct. Pretty fun album. Thrashy. Anthrax, that was another one I was big in. I was still big in Anthrax. I was like a lot of these bands that I said, oh, I was into them, band. I'm still into them now. I'm just into more stuff as well. Like I got into death metal a lot in the 90s. Like Obituary and fucking Cannibal Corpse. And Death and just all that. Around like the early 2000s, I started getting into black metal. Immortal, not huge into black, like Immortal, Mayhem, and a few other ones. Mostly, I was like death metal, thrash metal. The dog park. I know lately I've been listening to a lot of Nervosa, which it's an all-female like a thrash band. But them and Crypta. And then a lot of 80s thrash metal. That's what I always gravitate back to. Probably just because that's what I liked when I was like 16 and shit, so. I think that's when you really develop your music taste, is when you're around like 15, 16, and then that's the stuff that sort of stays with you for life. Like no matter how much Metallica might suck now or not suck now, those records they made in the 80s, I'll never stop listening to them. Like Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, Justice for All, the first Garage Days. All those albums, I still listen to them to this day. Everything after that, I don't. Like for me, Justice for All was their last album. I tried to stick with them over the years, but they just got worse and worse. And then they had a bit of a moment where they kind of were okay, they're kind of good again. But like I didn't mind Hardwired to Self-Destruct. I thought that was all right. Load and Reload, I thought were loads of crap. There, I said it. But man, Justice for All and those. That Justice for All is probably my favorite album of theirs. I don't care that there's no bass on it. The album is fucking great. Lars' best drumming on that album. And just the songs too, they're just fucking epic. And the Master of Puppets too, like just some great stuff. Like even Slayer, like my favorite Slayer albums are all the ones they did in the 80s. Like everything up to South of Heaven. And then I like Season of the Abyss as well. It's another Lombardo. I like them all really. I've seen them like 9 times. With every lineup. I saw them with Jeff Hammond, I saw them with Dave Lombardo, I saw them with Paul Bosnaff. With Dave Lombardo, I was in there on the God Hates Us All tour. I think that's one Lombardo played on. He was there. I think it was that tour, or it was a different one. It was some years ago. And System of a Down, I like listening to for the drumming a lot. I really like the drums on their songs. So sometimes if I'm just playing drums and I don't want to play along to something, I'll put System of a Down on because it's just fun to play. Like if you're a drummer, that's some of the funnest stuff. Because it's all over the place, right? I saw them when they had one album, like when they were a brand new band and they were on the Ozfest in 1999. That's when I first saw them. They were great. Slipknot was at that show too. They only had their first album then too. They were like a brand new band as well. And then Slipknot, after their like second album or something, I kind of just lost interest in them. I liked their first 2 albums and that was about it. Also at that Ozfest, Black Sabbath had reunited, so I saw Ozzy with Black Sabbath, which was pretty fucking sweet. So, that was probably the best show I'd ever been to. Another one that was really good was I saw Marilyn Manson when he was on that White Album tour, and he put on a really good live show. Saw Alice Cooper once at a theater in Vancouver. Another good show. Saw Weird Al one time in Victoria, which was surprisingly a good show. The guy changed outfits every song. It was funny. I've seen a lot of weird shows. Saw Cannibal Corpse. They were great. Talk about a tight band live. Like, holy fuck, they were good. Like, if you ever get a chance to see Cannibal Corpse live, fucking go see them. Because damn are they good live. Obituary, I saw them live too. They were great. But over the years, I've seen a lot of really good shows. Saw Pantera with Slayer on my birthday one year. That was pretty fucking sweet. Dimebag was still in it. You know, they hadn't fucking split up yet. It was on the Reinventing the Steel tour. Great fucking show. They were fun live. I never saw the new Pantera, the cover band. I just saw the real one. I almost saw Morbid Angel, but like they were on the bill, but they didn't come. They couldn't get across the border or something. Same thing happened with 6 Feet Under one year. I went to go see them. I had tickets. Got all the way to Vancouver. Got up to the fucking steps of the building. Like, yeah, they couldn't get across the border. Show was canceled, so I had to go back home. Colossal waste of $500 there. Saw Belphegor live in Victoria. Fuck, they were awesome. They were touring Bondage Goat Zombie. It was that album. I picked up a hoodie. I picked up an album from them. Seen Anthrax. They were doing a 40th anniversary tour of Among the Living. And it was around the time that Worship Music was the new album, so they played the entire first half of Among the Living, and then they played a couple songs from Worship Music, and then they played the last half of like Among the Living. So they played the whole album live, and then a bit more of some stuff from Worship Music. So it's a fucking fantastic show. Another band. There's a lot. There's like so many bands I've seen over the years. I've forgotten who I've seen now. I mean, locally I saw Punish as well a few times. Good local band. They're not together anymore as far as I know. I had their album. I don't know what happened to it. I fucking lost it in a move or something. Sun went behind a cloud. I'm like, hey, it's getting kind of dark. What happened? I look up, big cloud. Good opportunity to check the battery on my camera, I guess. Let's see, we still got power. Pretty 21%. Okay. Might want to change that soon. So we may get a little bit of a pause in the vlog here. The battery. I'll find a good spot to do it. I think there's a little bike station up here. So I can pull off in there and do a battery switch. Here, I think, and there we go. There we go. Alrighty then. That's my snobby rich guy voice. Hey, what's going on? Get off my lawn. It almost sounds like an old Seinfeld, though, now that I think about it. Who are these people? What are you doing on my lawn? Get off my lawn. It's like Seinfeld's grandfather or something. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, here's a little bicycle station here, and we'll just go into this nice little shady spot here. We'll change the battery. So I will be right back. Instantly, probably. And we're back. The new battery is in. So we will continue now, which for you guys would have been instant. And we're back going by the McChucks. Which when I was a kid, I loved that place, and now I wouldn't fucking set foot in there. But there was a time when they used to be like good too. They were like cooked their fries in like tallow and things, and like they were once a good place. Not anymore. Like, here's what I think of McDonald's. I think the food A&W throws in the garbage is better than the best shit at McDonald's. There you go. And even A&W is kind of going a bit downhill. They're still all right though. On some of them, like there's some that are like, oh, what happened there? But I've had some decent A&W. I'll usually get their onion rings and then their burgers. But again, I don't go there very often either. Like a couple times a year, you know. I'm not a big fast food kind of guy. If I go out to eat, I usually just go to like a real restaurant and get burgers there. But generally, I mean, I'm making burgers at home anyway, so what the fuck do I go to a restaurant for a burger for when I can make it at home? But yeah, like McDonald's, oof, just utter trash. By the highway. Should be coming up on Heritage Acres soon. We'll probably do a little loop through there. Hopefully the little train thing will be running again. Because last time I went through here, me and Luna went through here. And they had like the train and everything going, and that was the time when my camera was shut off and I never noticed. So I didn't get any footage. I thought, you know what, I'll go back there again. So here we are, going back there again. Yeah. And we'll be paying close attention to the camera light as we ride through. Making sure it's still recording. Don't want to make that mistake again. We got some options. I wonder if we can go through the back way here. Let's go down this way and see what happens. We might not be able to get in here through here, but let's just have a little look-see. It'd be nice if we could like loop through the whole thing this way. Because usually you got to go in like the one side there and then you kind of loop around and go back out. But I'm wondering if maybe we can just go through here. I mean, it looks like you can, kinda. Well, maybe not. Like a fence or something there. By the train there. See, there's this train here. And the old bridge thing there. I don't know if we get through there. Well, let's go a little ways here. Oh, it says, I just saw the sign here. It says, cyclist, you're on a private road, turn around. I go, well, that answers that then, doesn't it? So I guess we can only go the one way then. So here we go. I had no idea. Although in my defense, I've never actually gone that way before, so that was a first for us today. Well, first for me. Maybe some of you that live in Victoria might have went that way, I don't know. But anyway, I just found that out for the first time, so. But that's okay, we can go through the park up here. Although it doesn't look like the train's running. That's a bit disappointing. I was hoping it'd still be going. Oh well. Saanich Historical Artifacts Society. Read the sign there for you. No. Since the train thing's not running, we'll probably just do a fast loop through. No need to go slow. We're at 41 kilometers now on our bike ride. On the second GoPro battery. Which now I realize it was a good idea when I got that camera to get the one that came with 2 batteries. Because as it turns out, we need them. A lot of old equipment in here, like farming stuff mostly. Old 1800s buildings and stuff. Go this way. See, sometimes they got the little train running around here, but I don't see it doing anything today, so. I think that's it there parked, yeah. Well, maybe not. Maybe they're out on it, I don't know. Maybe we just missed it. Not on purpose. I guess we scared the shit out of her by riding by. Now what are you gonna do? Through here. What do we have here? There's a little red rocket thing in here. Some old 1920s cars in there and stuff. I'll go a little closer because I know the GoPro is always like further away, so there. You can kind of somewhat see them. There you go. Go this way around this car. Some old buildings. We'll go that way. We'll go around here first. Old buildings. Maybe let's go back out this way. That's even easier. Because there wasn't really much to see on the other little path there. So head on this way and the ladies we scared the first time are back there, so we won't be scaring them again. Not that we did it on purpose anyway, but I mean, that's kind of like We would have turned, and then we got a little map here, shows you what you got, and the duck pond and stuff. It's kind of hard to get to the duck pond. So, it's not much of a duck pond anyway. But anyway, that's the Heritage Acres. Some view of the deep woods there. You see that? Kind of interesting. All right. And now we continue on, and the red light's still blinking, so we recorded all that. I still gotta try out the time lapse function on this camera. So I thought the best way to do that would be I want to do a scooter review. So I thought I'd take the scooter and I'll do like a review with my phone, right? And then we can switch to GoPro and I'll do like a time lapse ride for the review, and then do another phone video after. I just put it all together, and it should be a fun little like review of my scooter to watch. And then just be the time lapse thing, so you see the ride like really fast. Because I feel like on a review video, if I'm just like reviewing a scooter or something, which there's not going to be many of those because I'm only going to review the shit I buy. So I don't plan on getting another scooter anytime soon. So don't expect a lot of those videos. But I do want to do one because I've taken it quite far now, and like over 800 kilometers, so it's a good time to do a review on it. Maybe I'll do another one when I hit 1,000 kilometers or something. But I thought, a little bit of chatting about the scooter, showing the various things, and doing like a range test kind of thing in time lapse, and give you the results at the end. So, I'm not sure when I'm going to do that one. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a week from now. Dragonfly. Camera might have got it, I don't know. There's a big blue one anyway. If you saw it, awesome. If not, well. Oh, I gotta show you this tractor though. It's got a little skeleton guy on it. I'll just do this. There you go. Kind of waving. And no, we're good. So Mitchell's. This is the way I would go if I was doing the shorter ride, which is the Keating loop. The old car there. Let's see if I can get a view of it over here. Might be a little roadway we can take. If I get a chance, I gotta try and show you this car. Yeah, we got a road here. Some loose gravel here. I saw this old car that's like all purple or something. I'm like, oh, I gotta show you guys that. It's really loose gravel here. we'll just kind of loop over here and take a look at it, and then we'll continue along. Yeah, see, it says Capone. It's like a hot rod or something. I'll see if we can get a little bit closer. There we go. Pretty good view of it there. For those who like older cars. My uncle loves old cars. He builds them. He's built like a 1950s station wagon, and he restored like a 44 Ford Coupe, like painted yellow. It looks really nice. And he's got like an old 70-something Firebird. But yeah. He lives up in Redwater in Alberta. Now it's getting pretty fucking warm out. It's hot as fuck. And then the Venom song jumps in my head. Welcome to hell. Oh, another dragonfly. Over here, I don't think they would fly anything, but there's a little, like where they fly RC planes and stuff. I don't think there's anybody flying any right now. It's called like Mitchell Air Park or something. I've rode by there a few times where I've seen people like flying little RC planes. Some of them are big too. Like, they'll be like 6 feet across or something. They're flying, they got like gas-powered motors and like some people go crazy with the RC planes. One day I was there, somebody was flying a Millennium Falcon. It was like set up like a drone or something, but it looked like the Millennium Falcon. They were flying that around there. Another time, not there, but out at Rogers Point, I think it's called, there was somebody flying a Batwing. Sometimes people got like cool stuff. I was wondering when that bird was gonna move. And ready to honk my horn at him. But then he flew away. I figured he's a bird, he's got wings. There we go. I think we're coming up on the Whale Tail Farm now. I've come by before, but anyways, here it is. It's just got like whale tails sticking out of the ground, yeah. So they call it the Whale Tail Farm. Like, weird, but Seems to be clouding over a bit now. It was a lot clearer like earlier. The clouds are rolling. I guess it'll probably rain tonight. It shouldn't rain on this ride. I say shouldn't because it's Victoria, so you never know. The old saying here is, you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Like it changes all the time. So we got like blue skies and clouds all at the same time. So it's like a big fuckwad of clouds up there. There's big sprinklers going on here. Well, 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 what do we have here? Big old sprinkler. It's growing in quite a lot here. There's a nice part of the trail here. It's got one of my favorite kind of tunnel of tree things going on. Not this part, but coming out. It always feels like kind of magical when you're going down trails like this. Sort of reminds you of like enchanted forests or something. Kind of cool. Oh. Looks like we got some poop coming up, and you know what that means. I gotta do this. Poop! Yeah, people ride horses down this trail as well. A lot of people like walking dogs, walking, riding bikes, jogging, riding horses. Although we haven't seen any horses today, but you never know, we might. At 47 kilometers now on our ride. For anyone keeping track or wanting to know. One thing about this bike, I get a lot of really good range out of it. It's a Tesway bike. It's like a folding cargo bike. Like the handlebars fold and the bike folds in half. And it's got like 20-inch fat tires on it. Just a 750 watt motor in the back though, and it's kind of a heavy bike, so it's not the fastest bike. Like I could go maybe 45 kilometers an hour on it, but the battery will drain fast if I do that. So I tend to ride like the 2-4 configuration is what I call it. I set the pedal gear, like the gears, I set it at 4 and then I set the pedal assist at 2. So I'm basically mostly pedaling, but I get some help up hills and then I get a lot of range that way. But then we're only riding at like 20 kilometers an hour too, so that's the trade-off. That's the thing about electric bikes. It's like, if you want to go fast on them, you can go fast, but not for very long. So, if you want good range, you got to ride slow. So they're kind of fun, you know. But I mean, you can always just get a regular bike, really. I may do that one day too. Just go back to a normal pedal bike. Because with the electric stuff, you tend to get range anxiety sometimes because that battery runs out, and these heavy fuckers, they're hard as fuck to pedal. Whereas you get yourself like a real lightweight mountain bike or something, you can go forever. But then you don't have that assist up the hills. But, you know. You can ride an e-bike further though, I find. Like, you'll get too tired riding a regular bike. In a lot of ways, like, with the e-bike, I ride longer and further. But I've been pedaling the whole time, so 47.9, about to roll into 48, and I've pedaled it the entire time. There's 48. So definitely getting some good exercise. Then I had a couple of cheeseburgers and eggs before I left. Lots of proteins for the ride. Still got 4 bars of power. But all in all, impressive bike. Like, got 4,609.5 kilometers on this bike right now. So yeah, it's held up great. And I've just had to fix the brakes twice. That's it. That's all I've had to do. Or had to do. All I had to do. Sound like a southerner. Yeah, I was thinking like down south, like those real like rednecky places. Their idea of foreplay is shut up and get in the truck. That's foreplay to them. Here's my lovely wife and sister, and there's like one person standing there because he married his sister. I shouldn't make fun of rednecks. I mean, I'm going to do it anyway, but I shouldn't do it. I mean, if they don't want people to make fun of them, stop being so funny. Like they're the only ones still sporting a fucking mullet. Like people had mullets in the 80s and shit, and she's gonna back right into me, isn't she? I'm gonna wait. Okay. Had to make sure she saw me. I don't want to run into somebody's car or get hit while I'm passing. I guess you could say it's defensive riding. I don't need one of my vlogs ending with a crash. But yeah, anyways, I probably need to say any more about rednecks anyway, so I'm kind of out of shit with them. I ran out of shit to say. I mean, they got mullets and they're funny. What else you want? Fun little trail here. It's like a mini trail. It's not very long. It just looks cool. You know, I'm actually surprised I haven't seen any punch buggies this whole ride. And I said at the start, we'll probably see some, because I usually always do. And then never saw any. It's weird. Like they all went down in a fucking hiding or something. Here's a fun, useless fact I know about punch buggies. The serial killer Ted Bundy used to drive one. That's the car he used to kidnap and kill all his female victims or whatever. Well, they were all female. Like you pick a hitchhiker up and just smack her in the head and knock her out and then kill her and fuck her corpse. He's a weird guy. He got what he deserved. But yeah, he used to drive like a yellow punch buggy. Or it could have been white, I don't know. But I think it was yellow. I want to say yellow. But yeah, that's a useless Ted Bundy fact that I know. Just because I watch a lot of documentaries on crime and serial killers and whatnot, horror movies, you know. Because again, I used to play in a death metal band, so serial killers made great lyrical content. Oh, 50 clicks. Yeah, we still got a ways to go yet. Should be around 60 clicks the end of this ride, give or take. Might be more. Some more ocean to our left. It's mostly blocked by trees, so a bit of a gap there. There you go. Some ocean views there. Yeah, one thing I'm not a big fan of on this bike is the half twist throttle. I think I'd rather just have a thumb throttle. Because the problem with this too is you have to use these crappy round grips with it. And I don't really like them. I like the ones that flare out more. Like my scooter has those. And it's much more comfortable on your hands when you're riding. And also sometimes with this twist, I'll be trying to like move the bike or something, and you'll accidentally touch the throttle a little bit and move when you don't want to. So not the biggest fan of the twist throttle. On a scooter, because you're standing, I would absolutely hate a twist throttle. Like, I'm glad my scooter doesn't have that. Walking the dog. A lot of people walking dogs. Something I don't have to do because I have a cat. Cats walk themselves. You open the door, they go out and they do their thing. They come back when they feel like it. I gotta say, cats got it pretty good. I'm a little jealous of my cat, actually. Just goes outside, does what you want, sleeps all day, licks her ass. I'm not really jealous of that part, but she seems to spend a lot of time licking her ass. That's an old station wagon. Looks about, could be late 50s, early 60s. It's getting pretty cloudy now. It's clouded right over on us. But yeah, this bike, I've taken it out to the soup potholes and back, and that was like 95, 100 kilometers. Did that on one charge, still had a bar left when I got home. So, decent range on the bike. But with bikes, it's also easier to get more range because you use some pedaling, you can really extend your range a lot. I look forward to one day in the future when the battery tech is better. They got batteries you can like just charge up in 5 minutes or something and last all day. Always hear about these solid state batteries, but I've never actually seen one. But if I've ever made one, that'd be pretty wild. But stuff like that usually comes large first, so it'd be in cars before it'd be in scooters or e-bikes. One thing about e-bikes is I really wish they would just have like a universal e-bike battery that just fit all e-bikes. Because like every fucking e-bike has got like a different kind of battery and it's proprietary, and then if they stop making that model, you can't get a replacement battery for it if it goes. And like they need to make a standard where you can just get any battery and put it in, kind of thing. And then you could like get bigger range batteries and whatnot. Be more options, you know. Like my scooter has a removable battery too, and I always think, oh, if the battery goes, I can just get another one. But then, I mean, what if they don't make that model anymore? Then the scooter's just done. You can't do anything about it. Which is, that's the downside to e-bikes and scooters. Is usually when they go, like, you're kind of fucked. You can't get another battery for them. And you kind of got to just get rid of it and get a new one. There we go. We got a green light right off the bat. How about that? And some would say the universe has been kind to us. Oh, who knows? For all we know, the universe is a life form. We're just part of it. You know? I don't really know. I just go by whatever science figures out. And there's other theories that we might be in a simulation, like a matrix or something. And then there's one like wild theory that we're in a simulation that's in a simulation that's in a simulation that's in a simulation, and so on. Yeah, lots of cool theories about that. Trail work? Well, I sure fucking hope so. That'd suck if the trail stopped working. How would we get home? Another cool part of the trail. Believe it or not, that road we were on earlier was actually still part of this trail. It's just called Lockside Drive. It's part of the Lockside Trail. But we're still basically on the same trail. I don't know why I said basically. We are on the same trail. Sometimes my English doesn't English that well. And I was born English speaking too. You'd think I'd know it better, but no. No, I don't. bird there. That's a tiny one. Now birds, there's a fucking species that's got a great life, huh? Just fly around wherever you want. Do your thing. Don't have to pay any fucking rent. See stuff in there. Doesn't look like it today though. Nope. Everyone went inside. Oh, there's some cows there. I just saw them as we were going by. That's some fresh beef right there. Some more treemen here. Pollen for regular people. I call it tree semen or treemen for short. Here we are. Kind of a good view here. Oh, a lot of tree semen there. One of those times I'm grateful for the skull mask. It keeps all that shit out of my face. No horses. In a stand, you can buy fresh honey. I don't need any of that today though. I get it sometimes for my daughter because she likes it, but I generally don't eat it. Another movie coming up soon that looks pretty good is He-Man. That looks like it'll be fun. Probably gonna see that. And Mortal Kombat was pretty good. I like that. It's another one of the more recent movies that have come out. And then the Scary Movie I think is gonna be hilarious. I'm not sure when that comes out. I saw advertisements for it in the theater when we went to go see the Sheep Detectives movie. But I think it said like coming soon. I don't think it was out yet. I heard that the popcorn bucket is going to be like a usable bong, which is kind of funny. I mean, I would get one because I'm not a weed smoker, but I do think it's funny that it comes in a bong. So. Should be a pretty funny movie. Coming up on another bike station. This is the one that has a thing that looks like Raiden's hat fell off and landed on the ground. See right there. That thing. It's like one of those Chinese hats, like what Raiden wears, but it's like really big. And it's made of metal. I don't know what it's actually supposed to be, but it looks like Raiden's hat to me. From Mortal Kombat. You still haven't seen a punch buggy, which is wild. Most rides I see like 3 or 4, sometimes more. Hey, that rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. But yeah, today we're not seeing any. That's fucking weird. I'll do my impression of like everybody's like grandpa. Back in my day, we had to go uphill both ways to school in 40 below weather, snowing and hailing at the same time, uphill both ways, and we had to fight ninjas as well to get into the door. Yeah, it was rough. Then you come out of school after a long day, and again uphill. And we have to fight through the ninjas to get to the school bus that would never come, so we'd end up walking anyway. Because back in my day, we didn't have anything. Back in my day, you could buy a prostitute for $0.25. Well, that's an old fucking car right there. Holy shit. That's like 1920s or something. 30s or I don't know. I don't really know the cars. The one nice thing about the traffic lights is you can stand up and give your ass a rest from sitting on this fucking seat. There we go. Yep, I think we still got more speed bars. And we'll speed around a little bit. Got 3 seconds. 2 seconds, 1 second, well, fuck it. 0 seconds. We made it. bumped it up to 30 kilometers an hour now. Went up a gear because I know we'll make it. So. We're coming up on the end of the vlog. Then we get the fun task of editing the vlog. Well, after I upload it. I like to put the long full version up first and then get clips after. Lake next to us or something. We're going to gear 4 now. We're 35 now. I think on lower battery, if I go to max, it might only do like 40. We're down in like the 3-bar territory now, so. Let's go to 5, what the hell. Let's see what we can get to. 38. That looks like it's gonna be 38, nope, 39. Okay. So yeah, I've had it at 45, but you got to have a fresh battery. That's the thing about electric bikes is the lower the battery gets, the less top speed you'll get. Oh, we got a 40 now. I forgot to Mario that tunnel. Oh well. There we go. .9 kilometers. Gonna probably end up being a 60 click one. Up here, maybe we'll make it. I don't know, we'll see. Oh yeah, we're good. It's a little side road here. damn boss owes me paychecks for months behind. Only reason I haven't quit yet is because then I'll never get my money. But that's a topic for another day. Little lizard there. Well, we hit the 60-kilometer mark. 61 actually. We'll probably cut the vlog up here. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.